Hi coins collectors, welcome back to my channel Old Coins History. Like, subscribe and press the bell icon. In this episode we are going to discuss into 5 rare coins, so be with us to end of this video.
Number 1. 1856 Flying Eagle Cent. James Barton Longacre was the designer. 19.0 millimeters in diameter, 4.70 grams in weight, copper nickel metal. In 1856, copper's price increased to the point where it cost more than a penny to produce a penny. Before this time, pennies were hefty, huge, and nearly the size of a $1/2. The United States Mint tried to make the penny smaller to its present diameter. To cut costs, the Mint created a batch of around 800 of the new pennies and gave them to the politicians because the move required congressional approval. These coins are incredibly uncommon in both circulated and uncirculated forms. A magnificent example like this one will undoubtedly set auction records when it crosses the block. Number 2. 1909 Vic Matte Proof Lincoln Penny. Victor David Brenner is the designer. 19.0 millimeters in diameter, 3.11 grams in weight, metal, 5% tin and zinc, 95% copper. Similar to the 1909 Vic Lincoln cent, this highly prized cent proof carries the 3 initials of the coin's creator, Vic. The Philadelphia Mint only produced 1194 of these proof pieces before the Treasury Department ordered that the designer's initials be erased from the coin. This coin is incredibly rare due to its limited mintage, but collectors are also drawn to it because of the vivid use it acquired after being preserved for a century. Number 3. 1943 Lincoln Cent Stuck on Bronze. Victor David Brenner is the designer. 19.0 millimeters in diameter, 3.11 grams in weight, metal, 5% tin and zinc, 95% copper. This coin is the second illustration of a 1943 Lincoln cent that was produced on a bronze planchet when it should have been on a zinc-plated steel one. The San Francisco Mint produced 6 recorded instances of this error in 1943. This is the second lowest production run of 1943 Lincoln pennies on bronze planchets ever made at his mint facility. Since this coin shows signs of use, it must have left the mint by standard methods of distribution. Higher grade coins raise concerns that they might have had assistance from a mint employee. Number 4. 1958 Double Die Reverse Cent. Victor David Brenner is the designer. 19.0 millimeters in diameter, 3.11 grams in weight, metal, 5% tin and zinc, 95% copper. One of the most unusual and fascinating Lincoln pennies is this one, because of the type of die it has, not because of the date it was minted. There are only 3 1958 double-die Lincoln pennies that are known to exist, as contrast to thousands of 1955 double-die Lincoln cents. Because all of the samples are in mint state red condition, it is assumed that they were smuggled out of the United States Mint plant in Philadelphia by an unethical mint employee. It is unknown how only 3 examples managed to escape the Philadelphia site. Regardless of how they left the mint, any collector would esteem these extremely uncommon die variant Lincoln cents. Number 5. 1944 Lincoln Steel Penny. Victor David Brenner is the designer. 19.0 millimeters in diameter, 2.70 grams in weight, steel with a zinc coating. Lincoln pennies were changed back to the original bronze alloy, which was composed of 95% copper and 5% tin in 1944. But the San Francisco Mint's coining press somehow acquired 2 zinc-plated steel planchets. Before a collector seized on one particular specimen, it was in circulation for some time in addition to being uncirculated. This sample is also remarkably well preserved and bears only a few bag markings from the minting procedure. In addition, it was very precisely stuck as shown by the smallest features on the coin. This coin is the second most valuable in the world as a result of all these elements. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updates.